So a special feature on Welcome to the Sun, we're actually going to speak to some of the Welcome Estates team and find out about their move to various parts of Spain. First up, we have Colin and Debbie, and they're going to tell us all about their wonderful experience moving out here.
Well, I'm very pleased to say I'm joined by Welcome Estates answer to Victoria and David Beckham. Colin and Debbie, so great to see you guys. We just want to talk about your move out to Spain and you know where you live now, which is Casada, I believe.
Yep.
So let's just start with that then. So how long ago did you make this move over, and what was the thinking behind it?
It was nearly 4 years ago now we did the move.
Yeah, it was. It was a number of factors. We'd, like many others who dream about a life in the sun, we had done for many years. And being honest, it was a number of factors. We were in the middle of the COVID pandemic. We were just about to leave the European Union as the UK, so we felt if we didn't do it then, when would we do it? So we understand what people are going through. We do a lot of exhibitions back in the UK. We understand people's frustrations with the weather, and we often get asked, do you live in Spain? And we do, and people then take interest in our story and how we got here and what we're doing with our life now.
Well, you both work for Welcome Estates, but as I understand, that wasn't always the case. And when you actually moved out here, you were doing other things. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how you ended up working with Welcome Estates?
Yeah, so when we were in the UK, Debra had a doggy daycare business where people used to bring their beloved pooches every day to be looked after, and you really enjoyed doing that, didn't you?
I really enjoyed that. It was very good. Yeah, very good.
That was obviously ended by the pandemic when everybody was left at home and no dogs needed to be looked after anymore. I was working for a UK legal service provider. I did so for a short time when we came to live in Spain remotely, and then through friends and family were introduced to Welcome Estates, where I felt that we could both integrate ourselves into the Spanish life a lot more than what we were working at home.
Yes.
And is it like exactly what you expected? Did it exceed your expectations? What were your initial impressions of moving over here?
I think from my experience, moving over was actually more natural than what I anticipated. We quickly got into a routine and we started doing some part-time work, and I think for me I didn't really look back. We've got the weather, we've got a more happy, balanced lifestyle, so we settled in very quickly and have really glad we made the decision to move.
People talk about the change in lifestyle and the lifestyle is so much better here. What would you say are the key features of that, and is that actually true?
Yeah, I would say that whether it's a relocation or whether it's to look for a holiday home, for anybody who's looking to do it, when you hear the life is much slower, it's not as rat race as we were used to in the UK. People are a lot more relaxed, things take a lot more time to happen. Obviously the weather's a huge factor, but even when it's not hot, which it obviously is in the summer, even during the winter it's got one of the best climates in the whole of Spain. So you don't get that searing cold that we used to get in the UK, and you do feel a lot better about yourself, and I think you're a much more happier existence when the sun's shining.
Yep.
Is there enough to do, like in terms of recreation and leisure time, and do you find that there's always something to sort of fill your time?
Yes, there are lots of opportunities, whether you're permanent living here or holiday home, to join groups. Parks do Tai Chi, exercise classes. You can go on one of the many safe cycle tracks that Spain has. They're very fond of the cyclists here, so it's safe to get out and about on your bike. Plenty jogging routes, picnic areas on the social side of things, plenty picnic areas, and of course you can plan and make these trips out because we do have the weather.
How have you found the cost of living out here, and does it differ greatly from back home in the UK?
The cost of living is hugely different. So to give you an example, our equivalent of council tax here is about €250 a year. and quite often when we go back to the UK and do exhibitions, that's what people are paying on a monthly basis. Electricity is much cheaper here, water is much cheaper. Your general basket of shopping goods in comparison to the UK is cheaper as well. So it is a cheaper place to live. The nice thing about Spain as well is it's a very family orientated place.
Yeah.
So family is the biggest thing out here. You'll often see parents with young children in restaurants at 10 o'clock in the evening. They take the children absolutely everywhere, and it's so safe as well.
Yeah.
People often ask us how safe
Yeah.
is Spain compared to the UK, and we feel much safer here than we did in the UK.
So it sounds like we're getting a massive endorsement of moving to Spain from you guys. Just tell me specifically about the area you live in then, and why Casada is a great place to live. And also, you could even mention about why La Finca is such a great place to work.
Yeah, well, Casada itself, amenities-wise, it's got lots of bars, restaurants, there can be singers on, quizzes, there's supermarkets, there's everything you need if you want to be in the thick of it. If you're happy just barbecuing in your own property, you can do that, but it has lots going on, very sociable. We have lots of Spanish still here, UK people, international languages are here, so there's a Norwegian school, so you can still learn your Spanish here as well as hearing a little familiar UK voice as well.
Taste of home.
Taste of home,
The
yes.
other thing as well, there's a lot to do for children here. So there's a water park, there's go-karting, there's crazy golf. So if anybody's thinking from a family perspective of coming to this area in general, there's so much to do for children. And we are around about half an hour from Alicante Airport as well. So we haven't got ridiculously long transfers once you get to Spain.
In regards to La Finca, we're just a 6-minute drive to work, so very close. La Finca is a lovely area to be in. So it fits in work and relaxed lifestyle. It works really well for both of us.
Final question then, can I ask you both to sum up your move to Spain in 3 words? Who wants to go first?
I think mine is need more sunscreen, because I'm forever getting told off Debra for not wearing sunscreen and getting sunburned.
And Debra?
3 words to move to Spain. I just put more relaxed every day.
Technically 4, but we'll let you have that one. Thank you very much for your time, guys, and it's really nice to share your story of your move out here, and we'll look forward to seeing you again on the channel.
Pleasure,
Perfect,
thank you.
Thank you.